What's going on, Dragon Ball fans? UnrealEntGaming back once again here today with a very special message to all those within the Dragon Ball community, specifically the artists that do what they love for the sake of keeping the spirit of Dragon Ball alive and always giving the fans something to look forward to. Now, for years now, we've often given ourselves as fans much credit for keeping the namesake of Dragon Ball alive within society, but one group of people that I believe deserve the most credit here are the artists of the Dragon Ball community. Now, for those who are creatively gifted in the realm of art, were the ones who kept the spirit of Dragon Ball alive even before bombshells were announced, such as Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods back in 2013 and so on and so forth. Now, without those who had a vision of what Dragon Ball meant to them, I believe at least, would have driven this community to the brink of death itself. Now, you might be wondering how, Alex. Well, once Dragon Ball GT ended, fans from all around the world wanted more. We craved more, we envied more, but essentially we just could not get it. And let's face it, 90% of us absolutely suck when it comes to art, myself included. I can't draw my way out of a paper bag to save my life, but for the 10% out there who are skilled, were essentially the ones who kept the imagination flowing through their visions of Dragon Ball within the Dragon Ball community. Now, through the manga concepts of Dragon Ball AF with Super Saiyan 5s and demigods, to Dragon Ball Multiverse with the mixed matchups of what-if battles involving King Cold, Super Saiyan King Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Vegito, and many others, through Dragon Ball New Age, all the way to Dragon Ball Mystic Future, fans from all around the world kept Dragon Ball alive when it came down to just creating like their own concepts of what Dragon Ball meant to them. And now that Dragon Ball is booming again, amazing artists have emerged, creating all sorts of concepts for us to like love and enjoy. I mean, there's so many artists out there that deserve so much credit for what they do and the things that they create. Artists such as my good friend and manga creator Malik Studios, who created Dragon Ball New Age, showcasing Rigger, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the Aspect Lords, and many other characters for us to love and enjoy through the years and whatnot. He created his vision of Super Saiyan 5 and gave us a great story to look forward to alongside many others within his Dragon Ball New Age manga. So much credit to Malik for keeping the franchise rejuvenated, at least through his point of view. Artists such as another very good friend of mine at UNIC Artwork, who not only is visually creative in what he does, but also creates fan-made concepts that, you know, so many Dragon Ball fans could only dream of. Now, images and artwork of Lord Beerus going one-on-one against the Egyptian god Anubis, Fallen Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and Vegeta side by side, struggling to keep each other alive in battle, entire collages of Super Saiyan 4s, Super Saiyan Gods, comic book DBZ crossovers, what-if transformations, what-if battle mixed matchups, and much, much more. So all the respect and love in the world to this man for his amazing work. Artists such as Finestics 4, Al Ramir, who in his vision creates multi-fusions, creations, and concepts such as Super Android Baby 17, a hybrid fusion between both Baby and Super Android 17 from Dragon Ball GT, Gokon, which is a unique concept of both Super Saiyan Goku and Pikkon merging into one, forming Gokon, of course, through the Metamorph fusion, Tapionks, which is the fusion concept of Future Trunks and Tapion combined into one using the fusion dance, Super Buu Omega Shenron Absorbed alongside Super Buu Janemba Absorb, edited by Vogito, of course. Amazing talent from this person. Shoutouts to him again, guys. Just an overall feel of creating different mixed matchups of fusions, and that is something that this artist actually stands out in, is the fact that he's giving you guys what-if fusions. I mean, and then on top of that, we have Justice 71 for his amazing custom-made Dragon Ball, you know, hit list of characters, various fusions like hybrid characters from gods to android Saiyans to Majins and much more. A vast set of amazing custom-made faces for the pure enjoyment of the fans, for the fans, and only for the fans of Dragon Ball. Now, I mean, there are countless other artists out there to mention, so I apologize if you were not mentioned, because there are just so many of you guys, but you guys know who you are. Feel free to tag yourselves down in the comment section below with your names and your DeviantArt links, or wherever your Facebook links, your Instagram links, whatever the case may be. You know, like for me, I just have the utmost gratitude for these people, because every single time I go back and I take a look at what the community is doing, they're creating such awesome artwork. Even artists such as Salva Makato, I apologize if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, but Needless to say, that is another visionary artist who creates, you know, so many awesome visuals, and just it blows my mind. So, you know, like for me personally, I just can't, you know, just express my gratitude for these artists, because again, for me, through my point of view, I believe it's the artists all around the world that keep the spirit of Dragon Ball alive. Because what if there weren't any artists out there? What if Akira Toriyama stopped doing Dragon Ball entirely? And what if there weren't any artists out there to create, you know, fan-made concepts and stuff? Like, Dragon Ball would essentially be in the dirt. So, you know, for anybody out there who's wanting to be an inspiring artist, I would say learn from your mistakes, pick that pencil up, and go to work. Create endless worlds, and don't ever allow someone to dictate what you should do, or how essentially you should be doing it. So, there are tons of unknown artists out there yet to be discovered, and I would love to discover you and showcase your work. As a Dragon Ball fan, I appreciate what the artists do, because remember, guys, they don't have to do it. You know that, right? I mean, these people don't have to take the time out to do these things for the fans. They've essentially created endless worlds of possibilities, and even when Dragon Ball Super is long over and done with, we get to look back on some of these fan-made creations, and we get to, like, just rejoice on some of these, you know, concepts, because although some people may argue and some purists out there might say, well, I am only sticking by the Akira Toriyama work, that's fine, dude. If you guys want to only stick and only abide by what Akira does, that is completely respectable, understandable. But also remember, out there are artists, you know, that live and draw today that are just absolutely amazing at what they do. So I do think they deserve some credit, you know, especially if you guys are purists. Just check them out and just, you know, just take a look at what they have to offer, because I believe every artist offers something different. So remember, guys, again, they don't have to take the time to create the things that we love, but they do it anyway for the sake of passion and for the love they have for the Dragon Ball franchise. So lots of love out there for all the artists in the community. Shout outs to all of you guys for doing an amazing job. Keep up the creative work and let your artwork speak for itself. Thank you all for watching, everybody, once again. If you guys are Dragon Ball fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That way you guys don't miss out a single Dragon Ball update or episode. If you guys loved the video, if you guys enjoyed my overall update here, smash that like button with the power of 10,000 Super Saiyan Gods. Help share and spread this video everywhere alongside the channel. It'll really help out a lot, guys. Thank you so much. Once again, I hope to see you all in the next episode. God bless you all, and I'll be seeing you all later. Peace.